At that moment, I had just gotten off the phone with the medical examiner, and she told me that, yes, they did have a body downtown of a woman named Young Yu. That was my mother.
What you just saw is an exclusive sneak preview of a brand new documentary premiering next week. The film highlights the tragedies the Asian community experienced lately, including last year's spa shooting here in Metro Atlanta. The director shares the journey and message of the documentary with our hope forward in today's Voices for Equality.
Take your China flu, shove it up your
Okay, well done.
Taiwanese.
Sir.
Vile words, vicious attacks, murderous intentions.
Go back to whatever Asian country you belong in.
Years of hatred geared toward Asian Americans.
It's really hard to talk about this topic, you know.
TDU and her team went on a journey to document the mistreatment of Asian Americans, highlighted by the gruesome murders of 8 people at spas in Metro Atlanta.
Like, I wasn't surprised that it was that it happened. There was almost inevitable.
Inevitable, Yu says, because of harmful stereotypes spanning from the age of Pearl Harbor to the pandemic.
Calling the virus Kung flu, you know, China virus, and being attacked on the street. And we started seeing these videos coming through our social media.
And social media is how Yu, living in New York, learned of the Atlanta spa murders. In the documentary, Rising Against Asian Hate, the son of victim Young Yu details the moments he tried to find his mother.
She told me that, yes, they did have a body downtown of a woman named Young Yu. I think I pulled over and just broke down in that moment.
Other surviving family members of violence also share their stories.
People grieve in very different ways. In the end, I think people really wanted to tell their story.
And these stories gave you a purpose, exposed decades of anti-Asian hate. And unfortunately, you found far too many examples.
You know, what that says to me that, you know, things are not going to get better.
Not unless she gives a voice to the voiceless, showcase how differences really make people the same, and share how all Americans can rise against hate.
Our goal was to really document this moment. I wanted to capture that. I wanted people to see that, to live through this past 3 years as an Asian American.
In Atlanta, Hope Ford, 11 Alive News.
The documentary premieres on PBS this Monday, narrated by Sandra Oh. The film also features interviews with Stacey Abrams and Representatives Bee Nguyen and Samuel Park.